Canadian telling their boss that they spent hundreds of millions of dollars on a problem that got worse would mean that they would get fired. So when this Prime Minister stands here and tells Canadians that he's spent hundreds of millions of their tax dollars on illegal border crossers, but their numbers continue to grow, it's clear by this failure that he needs to go. How many illegal border crossers are currently being housed in hotels at taxpayer expense?
Honourable Minister of Immigration.
I'll educate the honourable member on the disastrous record of immigration. Parents and grandparents had a backlog of 167,000. We've reduced that to 25,000. Spouses had to wait 26 months to reunite. We've reduced that from 75,000 to 15,000. And live-in caregivers who provide an invaluable service to Canadians had to wait 5 to 7 years under that party. We've reduced their backlog from 62,000 to 11,000. They had a disastrous record, and Canadians know that.
It has been under this government that Canadians have lost social license for immigration because of that minister's failure to close the loophole in the Safe Third Country Agreement. It has been this Prime Minister and this minister that is putting ahead people who have reached upstate New York instead of reuniting Yazidi genocide victims, Mr. Speaker. It's been this government who over and over again have prioritized people who are not legitimate refugees over the world's most vulnerable. When will this government close the loophole in the Safe Third Country Agreement?
Mr. Speaker, let's talk about Yazidi refugees. They brought a grand total of 3 Yazidis to Canada. We've brought 1,400 Yazidi survivors of Daesh to Canada, Mr. Speaker, and we're encouraging private sponsors to bring even more. Let's talk about private-sponsored refugees that meet the generosity of Canadians. We have increased the private-sponsored refugee program spaces to 18,000, Mr. Speaker. That is our record, Mr. Speaker. They couldn't do it. We're getting it done.